what's good, y'all? So little disclaimer, I'm aware that there's already an X documentary out on Hulu and other YouTubers and whatnot, and that Hulu documentary was phenomenal. I don't think anyone can top it, but I'm gonna try to put my own twist on things and highlight moments and songs that I want to showcase, you feel me? And X is in my top 5 favorite artists of all time, so to say that this ain't gonna be biased, it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna try to be objective, so let's get it.
Viral, nigga! So,
X was an interesting dude, to say the least.
Oh, Super Saiyan! Oh!
Cloud! Chlamydia! She eat pussy, and so do I! Your auntie broke, your grandma broke, your brother broke, nigga, you broke! So, they didn't come. And they said they're not coming. Pussy. Goddamn door, no! Hey, hold on, yeah! Hey, ooh, bitch, damn! Hey, yeah!
This nigga eating tuna fish.
I'm eating pussy. Fucked up! You can do what? You can move the world like this. Free Kodak a little bit.
X's musical career began all the way back in June of 2013, releasing his first song ever on SoundCloud titled New/Flock, and ended up on his debut mixtape, XXX Unmastered.
He's showing signs of corruption that went from something to nothing. Put his hands on his mother and now he's fucking his cousin.
Sheesh, he was only what, like 15 when he made that? Crazy, but it's kind of hard to find unless you really want to dig through the trenches of YouTube. All of the songs from that tape actually got deleted from SoundCloud, but one song that X uploaded in 2014 is now officially his oldest song still up on his SoundCloud, titled Vice City.
I've seen the press, always being bothered double less, keeping me out of prison and putting me to the test.
X ended up in juvenile detention for gun possession charges, where he ended up meeting Sir Stokely Clavon Goldborn, aka Ski Mask the Slump God. During their time in there, they became good friends and started freestyling a lot.
I have a skinny dick.
I don't know what you're talking about. I met him in juvenile jail. I was at least 16. I think he was younger than me at the time. He told me his charges, and I was like, this nigga's in here for armed robbery? For home invasions? I'm like, okay. What really connected us was we would be beatbox, like making beats on the table, on the chairs and shit, and we would just be freestyling. We would just like feed off of each other. We both were the big brother and little brother at the same time to each other. At that point, we were like, we don't really want a job, and if we need a job and the job doesn't want us because we have face tats, then that's not the job we would really want for ourselves or some shit. Like, fuck it, this is what we're doing.
X actually joined Ski's group first, which was called Very Rare, and after they came out, they met up again planning to rob homes together. However, X bought a mic, and they got distracted by hip-hop, with X later saying that he realized music was a better outlet for his emotions than committing crimes. Soon after, in May of 2014, X released what appeared to be his first EP, Ice Hotel, featuring several appearances from Ski.
So your mother. Murder. Pastor was murder. Mom full of greed. I'm smoking his herbal.
And in the fall of that year, X released another EP called The Fall, which really shows how diverse X can really be, bro.
You can't ever say. Motherfucker, I'm me straight stroking. I said I feel like McDonald, I'm taking hopeless. She poppers in and she out and she feeling hopeless.
In December of that year, X released another EP titled Rare, which only had like 3 songs on it. In February 2015, X released a mixtape called Heartbreak Hotel, which is a bit of a mystery still to this day as to what the official track listing is. Even X himself kept changing it every so often.
Sun breaks heat in the chest won't snow. Loose like a necklace on my neck won't go.
In April of that year, X would create his own clique, Members Only, where him and Ski would drop the mixtape Members Only Volume 1.
Hey, nigga, what you really know about me? Goddamn. I'm on your bitch like clothes, no closet. I got work up for me, fuck that house, I hate that fucking lick. Johnny, goddamn, why you always with the kind of fuck? Smarter up a babe, all pretty as a bitch.
6 months later, Members Only Volume 2 would be released with a lot more members this time, and a lot more songs on it. 22 to be exact, with my favorites being Broly and Rare Part 2.
I'm not in the blasphemous acts. We see the brothers, they act federal tracks, they splat in at your back, hit them.
So clearly, if you haven't noticed by now, X is an extremely talented and versatile artist, where you literally do not know what kind of song he's gonna do next, bro. In November of that year, X was actually charged for committing home invasion, robbery, and aggravated battery, according to these super rare court documents. But a month later, X would drop a song that probably changed everything, but it took a while for it to become mainstream.
Wait!
Wait till the shit drop.
Yo!
Hey, watch out, bro. Hey, sir. Hey, let's go. I'm gonna do the best. Hey, can't keep my dick in my pants. Hey, love me no more. Hey, she give me all that work.
Classic. In March of 2016, X released an EP called It Wasn't Enough, which only had 3 songs on it, with my favorite being I Love My Clique Like Kanye West. Shit slaps. Then a month later, he would drop Willy Wonka Was a Child Murderer. I know, funny name. In April of 2016, X and Members Only will be featured in his first ever legendary interview with No Jumper, which has at least 12 million views at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
It's honestly one of the best No Jumper interviews I've ever seen. It's extremely entertaining. If you want to know more about X, I definitely highly recommend you watching it. Okay, so the following incidents I'm about to mention is up to you if you really want to believe it all. There's a lot, but I think it's really important when we talk about his life. Okay, so mid-May in 2016, X and his girl at the time, Geneva, first meet. Then later that month, the first alleged domestic violence took place. According to Geneva, X threatened to penetrate her with a barbecue cleaner or a barbecue fork. On August 9th, X was arrested from that charge I talked about earlier. In September, X agreed to house arrest and was released from jail. Soon after, he allegedly assaulted Geneva again after she confessed that she slept with another dude. And according to her, X put a knife to her throat, strangled her for a bit, and threatened to hit her with a glass bottle. Later on that month, X and her moved to another part of Florida where he is accused of strangling her on 2 more occasions. In early October, Geneva claimed that she was pregnant with his kid, which by the way, she lied about. And a few days later, a couple of things took place. According to Geneva, X threatened to kill her and her unborn child before elbowing, punching, and kicking her. When she asked other residents of the pair's apartment to take her to the hospital, X refused to let her leave, and she recalls him saying that she needed to wait until her face was healed. X and his roommates then drive her to another apartment where they leave her in a bedroom and confiscate her phone. She was trapped in there for 2 days until she managed to escape and contact the police. Real quick, I just want to say what you want about Geneva, and trust me, she's heard it all over the internet, X fans just slandering her name, calling her this, calling her that. But after watching that Hulu documentary, for her to get everything off of her chest and tell the world the things that she said, it takes a lot of bravery, man. And when putting yourself in her shoes, I kind of felt for her a bit. And it's crazy to know that her and X actually spent a whole weekend together when no one knew. And everyone online just thought that they were hating each other, you know? It's just interesting to think about how we don't truly know what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah. Then on October 8th, X was arrested and charged with a lot of different things. He pleaded not guilty, but was detained for violating his house arrest agreement. This was the arrest that X is most notoriously known for, where that famous mugshot came from. And Look at Me starts to explode in the mainstream.
What I do to that dude? What I do to that bitch?
Yo, my fucking name comes up, my nigga. Jose D. Onfroy, better known by his stage name XXXTENTACION, is an American hip-hop recording artist from Plantation, Florida. That's a lot of fucking followers. Holy shit. Hey. What the fuck? Bitch, you was your best. Can't keep my dick in my pants. Bitch, let me know. She get me in the night, bro. Let's take over the fucking world.
Bruh.